In the year 1890, the people of Lindsay, California came together with a goal of providing a better life for their children, a life that included opportunities for education and personal growth. With these aspirations in mind, they founded an independent public school district, and Lindsay Unified was born. Beginning in the early 1990s, Lindsay faced a number of challenges, both economically and academically. It became clear that in order to give the children of Lindsay an opportunity to succeed, big changes would be necessary. The transformation would have to start with culture. In 2005, LUSD leaders met with B. McGarvey. B's consultation helped Lindsay leaders begin to transform their own mindset to focus on the future. By 2006, Chuck Schwan joined B in supporting the district. With their guidance, along with leadership from Marzano Research, Lindsay Unified committed to a complete transformation from a traditional time-based education system to a learner-centered model which allows learners to advance based on mastery of educational content. They pledged to meet learners at their actual level of knowledge and skill, allowing them to reach their fullest academic and personal potential. But a system such as the one LUSD envisioned does not manifest from the top down. It requires engagement from every individual stakeholder in the community. So in 2007, the district hosted multiple community forums to solicit input for a new strategic design that would guide every action from then on. They asked 5 guiding questions of the community, and together they arrived on a strategic design that would serve as the blueprint for building and sustaining the vision of the Lindsay performance-based system. With the vision for empowering and motivating for today and tomorrow, the Board of Trustees adopted the community's strategic design. In 2008, the district dove headfirst into its new commitment to performance-based education, including the adoption of a visionary vocabulary that redefined the roles of every stakeholder. Students, as co-constructors and prime determiners of their learning, were now called learners. Teachers became learning facilitators, a title that better represented their new role in supporting meaningful and relevant learning opportunities. With the help of a major bond initiative, school buildings transformed into learning communities, complete with new K-8 facilities and even a new high school location. That same year, curriculum progressions were developed and clear distinctions were drawn between the time-based and performance-based models. Brewing cultural shifts began to bubble over in 2009, when major aspects of the strategic design saw their first implementation with the freshman class at Lindsay High School and Vanguard, a group of K-6 learning facilitators piloting newly developed measurement topics. In 2011, PBS expanded to all learners in content levels 7 through 12. For 2 years, the district went through many check and adjust phases, fine-tuning their practices before fully implementing the performance-based system in 2013. With PBS fully implemented, the learners began to see a shift in the culture. A small group of learners at Lindsay High School published a book in which they shared their life stories with the world. The U.S. Department of Education awarded LUSD the $10 million Race to the Top grant, which allowed them to create a system-wide model of personalized learning. In 2014, the district went one-to-one, putting a laptop or mobile device in the hands of every learner in accordance with the district vision of making learning accessible anytime and from anywhere. With a device in the hands of every learner, LUSD contracted Empower Learning to build a learning management system that gave learners 24/7 access to their data and learning plans and allowed learning facilitators to curate resources and information. Lindsay stakeholders understand that people learn in different ways and in different time frames, and that they also have different goals and aspirations. With this in mind, Lindsay High School introduced Pathways and Academies in the year 2014. These programs allow learners to tailor their learning to their own interests and craft a learning plan with courses relevant to their unique ambitions. In the year 2015, John J. Cairns High School teamed up with Big Picture Learning to provide opportunities for learners to pursue their own professional aspirations by interning with local businesses. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation joined the vision, awarding LUSD the C2D2 grant, which would allow them to advance development of PBS in partnership with Summit Public Schools, Transcend Education, and Columbia Law School's Center for Public Research and Leadership. In 2016, Lindsay Unified provided every learner and their parents with 24/7 access to the web and the world through the implementation of the Community Wi-Fi project. The Chan Zuckerberg Initiative granted funds to begin Lindsay Leads, a team of learners, staff, parents, board members, and district leaders who serve as consultants and scale PBS both within the district and across the country. In order to create alignment around the beliefs and teaching strategies of the performance-based system, the district office created the Learning Facilitator Handbook, a comprehensive guide to the philosophies and practices that lay the groundwork for their system-wide transformation. As Lindsay Unified transformed, others around the world began to take notice. In 2017, the district published a book with Marzano Research titled Beyond Reform: Systemic Shifts Towards Personalized Learning. In it, they share stories and strategies for replicating their success in the performance-based system. The signs of those successes continued to mount. As Lindsay's performance-based system gained prominence on a national scale, the Department of Education invested with the Teacher and School Leader Grant, a multi-million-dollar award that would enable the district to advance development of quality instruction and skilled leadership. The district's visionary vocabulary continued to evolve, swapping professional development with professional learning, a semantic indication that all stakeholders are in fact learners. And holding with that belief, LUSD transformed professional learning in 2018 by introducing adult learning curriculum look-fors along with the updated Empower 3.0. That same year, the Carnegie Foundation of New York joined the vision supporting the scaling of Lindsay Leads, and the district was recognized as an innovative public school district by the California State Assembly. In 2019, Lindsay and Transcend Education began a powerful collaborative to clearly define and advance the concept of learner-centered leadership. This lab supports system leaders from across the country and eventually the globe to deepen their professional core and advance the learner-centered concept. In the year 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic caused governments around the world to shut down schools. Lindsay Unified closed its facilities at the end of the day on March 17, 2020, but because of their anytime, anywhere approach to education and technology, they were able to reopen for virtual learning the very next day. In 2021, Lindsay Unified partnered with Alder Graduate School of Education to build the Growing Our Own Teacher Residency Program. The program pairs Lindsay graduates and classified staff with our expert mentor learning facilitators. These residents earn a teaching credential and a master's degree while co-teaching alongside one of our most successful and experienced learning facilitators for an entire year. In 2022, the program expanded to include residents from around the Central Valley. Lindsay partnered with Dinuba, Woodlake, and Cutler-Arrosi Unified School Districts to ensure their learners would also receive access to the very best learning facilitators. In December of 2022, LUSD announced a major gift of $8 million from the Mackenzie Scott Foundation to the Lindsay Educational Foundation. The donation will directly support scholarships and charitable gifts to Lindsay graduates as they pursue their preferred futures. With consistent academic gains, a 94% graduation rate, and school climate index scores in the 99th percentile, it is evident that Lindsay is committed to its continued transformation. Lindsay Unified School District, empowering and motivating for today and tomorrow.